fellow women who sometimes beat themselves down. We are here to let them know that, hey, you are not alone. And we are proud of who we are. And they say bigger is better, right? You understand what I'm saying? Anya mega dang baby nye jame. Menele waba. Ilaka nye nueche. She baby ye. Isane ya miyangu koko ya to few. Ko to few kwe. Kaka so beku mwene midenche. Nke nye miyu. Wabakman wabagbasan. Mwene sane wamba wabagba. Isane ya ni wamba wabagba. Baby ye kemena. Womeni wominchi ye. Ayengme kuna ke kobu. A lot of flache I thought you chumokupu I him men ake kobu ake bo akeshi o minchi mo hewo ake ha boy shaba ake bo ake ya no ba aba atwa boy atwa abudon ni nakani hewo ni mene wo ba agbasan ni wonta ni wo gbeje mela ni wo kaji oyebi ene be kashi wo ba atwa to enme no ba na ni bi ni wo ba anyo wo fe eni anom ni adofo Samwamuni muamuni aba something cry. Mejima kunya say anamete ho. Eja. Nia ye penny ye, Yankupo ama is to me no. Minim say muhu mi ache kakra. Na etu de bia, e was so kan ho hye kakra. Na boaboa ho ano na osan babiu. Na ne kasa ye beka no. Sane amunim na me ye na me nya asem no. Me ye na frafra. Ne habo po ane de hasani anamboa. Kasa ne ye baako. Nti ene me ame o minia ba me nka bebre me mo no ankasa akasa na ne empese me kan ne so fefri mu ne say ene eto de bia ya nkasefo no ye nama ye de ani bi na ehwe ye ne ebu ye ni nti ya kopa adwuma kra asebe ne ehwe wo kase ba ye nim adwuma etimi di adwuma etimi di ne yetibi bi kire wanka hu abedwane nti ene me ame ne minia ba Bia Felicia ba do na friend of busy plus na who plus no so obehwe ni o ye plus ankasa na kasa na e be kana brofo e wo mu ani e de nkra kakasa ne e di twi kakra won na eja na nkwa na ayede. Yo, welcome once again my sister Felicia to the Keymama show. Welcome and feel free, like I said, we are going to be bilingual. If you feel like you want to release yourself with a gun or tree, it's allowed. Or if you can speak the Igbe, it's also allowed. So welcome once again to Keymama show.
Thank you, Keymama. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
it seems like you're very shy. Don't be shy, you. If you're shy, trouble go catch us.
I'm not.
Okay, you are not.
Not at all.
You are not shy.
No, not at all.
Okay. So please kindly, tell us your name and who you are. Just give us a brief background.
Okay, thank you. I'm Felicia Wadzah, the president for Busy Plus Health Club. Yeah, Busy Plus Health Club comes under an NGO called Busy Dose Africa, which creates the platform for entrepreneurs to promote women and children development. So Busy Plus was formed to promote health through plus size women. So that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Wow. And how long have you been in existence, this club? How long?
By the grace of God, we are 9 years this year.
9 good years. I just heard about you, I think, less than 2 years.
Wow.
Yes.
We are 9 years by the grace of God.
9 years. Great. So what really drove you or motivates you to start this club? Because you are the president, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what motivates you? You are the founder. It can be a change hands of presidents, but the founder, you are the founder.
Yes, I'm the founder.
Okay. So what really motivates you to coin this name, Busy Plus? What happened? Tell us a story about it.
All right, sure. Initially, it was all about entrepreneurship. And then when women development came in, I just because myself I'm plus size, and I know the challenges that come with plus size and all that. I found a need to focus on that area to support other plus size women as well. So it is my own story that motivated me to embark on that train.
Okay, that is wonderful. We all know you are plus size. So do I. But we come in the different shapes and
You
height.
see?
And we are proud of who we are.
Oh yes.
Yes, but great. If I may ask, personally, were you this heavy from childhood, or you get to a certain point and you started getting heavier?
Actually, I have thick bones. I wasn't this plus, but then I wasn't a slim person from childhood. I was always thick. Yes, and my thick bones reflect my structure. Sure, but then after childbearing, then of course the body I started becoming more bigger. So I will say that I got this body after childbirth. But then I have never been a slim person anyway. I've always been thick.
So you mentioned that after childbearing and you start gaining the weight.
Yeah.
Did you do something? Is it health related that made you start growing bigger? Or is it by enjoying life, which is, we all know, Oda Ngobu,
Ah.
which way?
Oh, okay. Actually, um, my meals are just the normal one. So I can't say that in me. Okay. But then it just happened. I really can't explain how it came, but I know that I started feeling bigger after I gave birth. So if I should think deeper, I want to connect it to probably trying to breastfeed some of the things that we try to take in to get a breast milk might have contributed to it, probably. But then apart from that, then maybe there just maybe the scientists can explain better. But for me, this is how best I can
Yo, me
explain.
gonna shock you.
Oh, Nasanye. No, no go lie.
No go
Eh,
lights.
ake obanya no nu awi àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kò fẹ́ yẹ mi.
Hey, I like that. I like that. I really like that. So,
Thank you.
how do you feel? We will come to the club. I just want to touch base
Mm.
of everything. How, like, your husband felt when you start getting bigger and bigger, and has it stopped your heaviness?
Um, my husband has been very supportive. To be honest with you, he's only concerned about the health aspect. Yes, because when you are this big and you don't do anything on health, you are prone to many ailments. So he will always caution you, Mele, you have to exercise, you have to really continue with your dieting and all that. He has been really supportive. Yeah, he also has he's not into slimmer ladies anyway. He liked the thick. He liked it thick, but of course, he doesn't want me to go out of. I shouldn't go out of my way to be extremely big that he can't handle. Yeah, so he's been supportive and always advising on healthy ground. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
on
glad. And
healthy ground.
how is this? Is this your children have that trait too, that they're also heavy or they're slimmer? Normally, from my point of view, our children are like kind of skinny kids. So on your part, are they heavy too, or they are like slimmer?
Okay, my first son, I was so innocent when it comes to childbearing. Of course, it's my first time, so I was trying to, and probably I was misinformed with eat for two stuff. So because I want my son to be healthy, I was eating anything that I feel like. And honestly, when my son was born, he looks older than his age. Yeah, so he has very thick bones.
Wow.
Yeah. So because of this, my second born, I really controlled my diet. And she was very tiny, but she has thick bones. She weighed more than the way she looks. And then the others, I had twins. That's my last born.
Okay.
They are okay. They are okay. So my kids are they are not plus. They are just normal inside.
Okay.
But they
So
have thick
please,
bones. So if you don't take care of themselves, they can become bigger.
they can become bigger. Please kindly
Mm.
share, because this is not just a show. This is very educative, and I know a lot of people are facing this weight challenges. It is not funny. It is not funny. That's why, we were joking here and there, but it's a concern. It's a concern. Obesity it's very, very an issue all over the world. And Jonathan said, "Hey, Jonathan, what will you prefer? Will you like something with meat?" Ah, Jonathan. Who doesn't like meat? Obia pe meat. Um, so how you started with how many people, and how many are you now?
We started with three people in Accra, and by the grace of God, well, we are in other regions. We are very active in 4 other regions. So in all, we are almost 500, including Nigerians. We have
Wow.
Nigerians as well.
So from 3
By the grace,
to 500 in 9 years. That means
yes.
you are doing something great to motivate plus women or plus people. Is it
Yes.
only for women or guys also involved?
Initially, it's for only plus size women, but then men are also calling for health. Health is everybody needs good health. So when the platform doesn't call for it's not a personal thing. Like fortunate for instance, we have breast cancer this month. We have breast cancer screening. That is solely for women. But in times that we have like a health talk on diabetes, high blood pressure, that one is for everyone. So we make our platform open for all to join. So
But
yes,
do you know that men also get breast cancer?
yes, yes, but it's not as much as we ladies. So the focus is on us. But I know.
So women first. And I
Yes,
heard that the
plus
women
size,
also
plus
help.
size to be precise.
I
The
heard,
focus is on the
I
plus
heard some
size.
men also help reduce the breast cancer by, statistically, according to statistics, men help women to, reduce some breast cancer by sucking the breast. Do you know that?
And actually, it only helps in identifying the problem. It doesn't it doesn't do anything to stop the ailment. Okay, but then when the man fondle with your breast, and there is any lump, then of course he will make you aware that hey, there's a problem, or when you start. But then that doesn't solve the problem. They help us to identify the problem. So
Let,
men,
let me
the
share
men are
some
really helping.
let me share some of share my screen. I came across a video, and I like the way they show our body here. Let me see. I hope. Uh, let me see. Oh, I hope my YouTube haven't disappeared, because I came across. I think the YouTube came across, and I see you kind of moving and shaking and everything. So I heard you have so many events. The last time, I think last year or two, you had like a is that swimming party or swimming competition? And what are some of the activities do you normally do? You mentioned a breast cancer screening because of the month. What are some of the activities like physical exercise that
Yeah.
you do apart from like the breast cancer health work? What are the norm of the club? What do you do like every weekend, every month, every quarterly? What do you do?
We meet monthly, and it's all health related. Yeah, so it's either we have the physical exercise, or we have health forum where we can have a talk on a particular topic, and then we empower ourselves through entrepreneurship as well. So with the swimming that you mentioned, swimming is one of the best exercises. We only add fun to it. People see the fun aspect, but then we are telling them that we are exercising. We just add little fun to it, not to make it boring. So we love to swim a lot because it's one of the best exercise for the plus size woman. Yes. So and then we normally have fun games also at the beach. For us, we can't do too much. So when you are on the shore and you are trying to make some effort, it's really very effective. So that's what we do. We all our monthly meetings are held related either on a health forum or physical exercise. Yes.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
do you have a professional, maybe dietitian, a doctor that attend your meetings every month to check your vital signs, or you just go and meet and they just come and talk and leave?
Yes, we do. We have a dietitian. Fortunately, we have two dietitians. Yes, and they are very supportive. And we also do health screening. It's not always the time, not on every meeting, but then we have days that we go for health screening. And then we have the dietitian also attending to us. As we speak, we even have a competition going on for members, the best person who will lose enough weight by December, we want to motivate that person. Yeah, so that's how we keep ourselves checked.
Oh, so you have a form of a competition
Yes,
that's
going on within the group to
within the
see the
group.
best person who will lose weight, significant weight by December.
Significant weight. So what
Yes.
are some of the supports you give among each other? Because to lose the weight, you need certain the do's and the don'ts. And this dietitian guide you through, or you just assume, because you know in Africa or Ghana, fufui, banku, komi, omo, gigi, nibi, these are the things that we eat. And if we don't eat that, dear
Mhm.
told you minimum pay.
Well, back then, no, no, about wow.
So how do you balance, use this heavy food, heavy carb to balance the diet? How do you do it? Because
Yes.
when to go one second more, eating salad, do you know it's very expensive?
Oh, yeah, it depends on what you want in there. You can have a simple salad and it's good to go. We can use the things around us like dandelion with our normal tomatoes and onions. And then you can even add beans as protein. Yes. And so that can you don't have to add any dressing to it. You can add one egg and you are cool to go. So if your salad will be expensive, it depends on you. You can go on a low key and still have an effective diet.
But don't you think that in the long term maintenance, that if you deprive yourself from the things that you love to eat and you take all that out and you, I will use the word starve because that is not your lifestyle, and you starve yourself because end of year Busy Plus Club is going to award me and you receive award and you fall back, don't you think you'll be doubled up the weight again instead of
So
having a portion size of what you love to eat?
okay, the good news is that our dietitian is good enough to use your diet for your diet plan.
Okay.
So if you're the type that probably you like watching in the morning, for instance, me, I don't normally like the porridge stuff. I don't like cocoa and those things. I don't like the sugar that. So he's like take 2 spoons and a lot of vegetable with it and with one egg. So you'll be eating what you love to eat, but you just have to cut down on the carbohydrates and eat more of the raw fish, the vegetables. Yes, and little of protein.
Okay.
So that's how you keep going. So you are not missing out on anything. You just need to cut down the carbohydrates and you are good to go.
You're good to go. So I'll start from myself because we are having a conversation. Like I told you, I'm also heavy, but you might not see it inside. I weigh over 280 pounds.
Wow.
Yes. And somebody will say, Keymama, you are lying, but that's fine. It's over 280 pounds. Am I dieting? If you follow me on my video, I tried this coffee and lemon early morning. My mom said, I care about boy. I care about you. So I honestly, then I started having sleepless night because of the coffee and so I told people, maybe it might be good for somebody, but it's not good for me.
Mhm.
I saw changes in my, facial, heavy people, we start losing the facial meat and stuff, then it come to the neck then, but it wasn't good for me. I quit and I started eating some, trying to cut down. I love my food. I'm not going to lie, but I think I need to exercise more. In your case, when you started this club, how much do you weigh? And how much do you weigh now? How much do you weigh then? And how much do you
Yeah.
weigh now?
So to
Are
be honest
you
with you, I
making
have
some
not kept record
improvements
of that.
or you plateau?
To be honest with you, I have not kept any record of that. But then I'm doing much on trying to keep a healthy lifestyle. So I am not focused on losing the weight as soon as possible. I am only ensuring that I am healthy and I'm eating right. Please, you do you get it? There are some people who really want to lose the weight and they are
Mhm.
working towards it. I am
Right.
working towards living a healthy lifestyle. Okay. Yeah. So living a healthy lifestyle is through checking my diet and making sure that I don't consume things that are harmful to my health.
Ah, I got you, but if you reduce everything, that means we have to see some changes in the weight because we are also encouraging our fellow women to lose some weight and win something at the end of the year.
Yeah,
So
sure.
as a leader, you have to show us your numbers. That's I'm asking because that also will motivate. At least if a pound a
Okay.
year,
So what you want to know is has there been any changes?
yes.
Yes, I didn't keep records like the figures, but of course, I feel I've come down, and my members will testify to that. I
Okay.
have come down a bit, not too much, but then there you can see the change that I've come down.
I can't see it unless you show me numbers.
Ah, okay. Then maybe
So
on the
from
next
now
on
on,
the next okay.
on the
We
next meeting, we want to see now
the
you weigh
numbers.
yourself, maybe you weigh 250, 260, 270. Then in this 4 months time, we come back and we realize that our sister has lost maybe 2 pounds, a pound, or remain having the goal is from my dietitian is that do not gain
Mm-hmm.
if you are not going to lose.
Okay.
So you maintain. If I'm 280, I've been like the 285 for the longest, and
Mm.
I'm working on it. There was suggestion. I don't know, you know about the lipo, the liposuction, they lose. Is there, I know people travel like out of the country. Lucky, some of us do the lipo stomach, but we don't have butt issue. We have over butt.
Mhm.
Some people stuff their butts. We don't have it.
Yeah,
God has blessed us with that. Their
sure.
chest, God has blessed us with that. Belly, we manage to balance. We can hold it tight and
We
dress.
we even want to we even want to reduce the belly and
Yeah,
keep the
we
front
have
and the back.
the front and the back. Okay, let me read some here. Franklin Yabua said, Sister Felicia is in charge of the program, good in answering all the questions. Richie Rich said, plus women are very nice. Jonathan said, the men would like to reduce their tummy too. Mr. Jonathan, there you have to see Busy Plus and join them anytime you're in Ghana. He lives around Mataiko area. Now you have to meet with them wherever that you are. Great. I learned also, I follow one of your interviews. You you cook, right? You are a caterer.
Yeah.
You still do?
Not really, because for my doctor's advice, I've been advised not to engage in um, anything with fire. Like,
Or
I
heat?
don't know. Yes, the heat is too much. If yes, that's it. The heat. I What I want to say is the doctor is suggesting that I stop cooking large amount of cooking. So that is affecting my work as a caterer. But just normal house cooking is okay. I
Okay,
don't know if you understand what I mean.
okay. Yeah, I understand. You can do it like a normal small size, but
Normal cooking, yes, but
large.
large, heat. Heat is not good for me. It's not good for my system. So I've been advised not to engage in that.
Okay. Jonathan said, please don't do liposuction. Just check your blood type and see what is good for you and try to eat in portion. It works. So that's what Jonathan said. We shouldn't go for the liposuction, but we should check our blood type and things. I have heard that, you know, that procedure that they check your blood type and they will let you know what you can eat, what is triggering, the weight and everything. So thank you, Jonathan, for that. So now that you have minimized your business because you do the plus size and you do the entrepreneurship combined. That's why I'm mixing. Like I said, we're having a conversation. Nobody,
Okay.
so how do you manage this business since you have reduction and you promote entrepreneurship? How do you do?
Okay, so with the catering aspect, I advertise and then I sublet it to my fellow caterers. Then I get a discount. Some I do, some I just forget about it. Then I'm into marketing and distribution. I do a lot of business. Anything that moves, I sell. Yes, and by the grace of God, I've been managing the group without any funding. Friends of Busy have been a great source of support with people coming in as resource people without taking us anything to make the program go on. Some members support with their own money. They do things. They we People have been supportive in short. So I've been doing this, and by the grace of God, I have friends of Busy also supporting me.
No, okay, so you have friends of Busy who follow and support. Wonderful. We have so many health businesses in Ghana and across the world. Has any company has approached you that, hey, you're doing this great, wonderful uh, thing. Let me support you. Let me help you, promote my products. Or have you come across any business like that?
No, none. But we went to Herbal Technology once, and they came to support with health screening. I've been to many places, but they are yet to come on board. Hopefully, we are praying. We are believing God that institutions will understand what we are doing. That is to is to promote health through plus size women, and a healthy woman, a healthy nation. We have a lot of plus size women indoor who are feeling very inferior, feeling stigmatized to come out. We really need to reach out to all of them through their support. So we just hope that people will understand our concept and come on board to come and support us.
Okay. Have you also wrote to Minister for Health or
Not
Minister?
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
None of them has approached you of this wonderful initiative that you have motivating women to have self-confidence. None.
No,
Okay.
no.
So I think you have to reach out also to them so they can facilitate some health forums, bring professionals on board. Because like you said, we have thick bone, but we are focusing on we are prone to have so many diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it. So we are trying to maintain, not to go overboard. So I think you should reach out to Minister for Health and let's see what they can also add to what you have to make it bigger and better, and maybe start going to the schools and having speech, because growing up myself, we don't have that. Gone were the days we used to have PE, we do sports, I used to do throw shot put.
Wow.
Yes. And at one time I
Interesting.
tried to do 100 meters, but I wasn't that fast. But I know I'm heavy and I do the shot put and I used to be good at it. But because of technology has come to play, all this physical activity has been reduced in most of the schools. Even when they go to physical activities, they don't do much. They want to rush, they go home. We all do, with our laptop, with our tablet, with our phone, going to TikTok, posing and everything has caused a lot of harm. So I just want to applaud you that you're doing a great job. And this initiative needs to be supported by many. Like I said, it's just 2 years ago, a friend of mine said, "Oh, Keymama, do you know there's this in Ghana?" I said, "Really?" Then I start to follow and listen to some of your. Then I also applaud this event that they do, the big women.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
the
Is it yes,
asa,
sir?
the asa, the asa, the asa is also. I love to dance. Anybody that knows Keymama know when I hear music out there.
Yeah, sure.
Another way of encouraging the heavyset women.
Yeah.
We growing up, if you don't eat, our parents, the parents too, we have to educate our parents, some of our parents or some of the parents. Growing up, if you don't eat, abayibo, ababo, you have to eat. And some of us, we still do, we forget ourselves and we still push our children. But if the person is not hungry and not feeling sick, why push the person? So I think you have to add that forum by educating parents of how we impose food. Where? It's annoying. You know, you want to make sure that,
You eat,
you have
yeah.
some heavy stuff in the morning, especially the system, some are hard. So in the morning, they make sure that if the banku or watcher, you have enough for the day. So, but that mess up our stomach. And now we start getting the excess weight. That is also my take. I might be wrong, but I have observed growing up, all our food are carbohydrates. So I'd
Yeah.
like to thank you as we come to an end. I want you to take this platform and tell us all you want to tell us. We are listening and we are hearing. And like I said, you are doing marvelous. Now the platform is yours. Tell us all.
All right. Thank you very much. Viewers, thank you so much for patronizing the platform. We plead to share this because you might not know what it will bring to us, and we believe that it will be something great. Busy Plus Health Lab is to empower women worldwide. We really want to reach out to other women in many countries, not just Ghana and Nigeria, which we have now. So please spread the news. Let's get more branches. I want to talk to plus size women out there to empower them, let them know that they are beautiful. All we need is to live a healthy lifestyle. So eat right, eat less carbohydrates, more vegetables, and minimize your protein intake. See a dietitian if the need arises. Drink a lot of water. 7 sachets at least in a day, and then you are cool to go. Okay. Then we really also have to exercise. We should have about 30 minutes exercise in a day, not necessarily doing it continually, but at least you need to engage in something physically, keeping you busy for 30 minutes, at least it will help. Let's not allow the weight to suppress us. Let's try to move, get it, get something doing. Don't be a liability on your family. All we want is a healthy, well-empowered plus size human contributing to the nation. So I want us to be one big family. I'm praying that Busy will be worldwide indeed, and then we will all come together to achieve our vision. Thank you.
Okay, so in case I want to join, how will I join? And do you have a website that I can go, or a contact number to call?
Yes, we have our social media handles, and all the name is Busy Plus Health Lab on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Then my number is 0244 37 3282. 0244 37 3282. Join us, and also knowledge. We want to bring our resources together. Come and also adapt. Let's know what we can learn from you also to move on. So we welcome everybody to join Busy Plus to achieve our vision. And then we plead with our health institutions to come on board to come and support us. We really need to, because we have, by the grace of God, we are traveling to other regions, and our activities are becoming more heavier. The platform is becoming bigger, and that demands a lot of financial and materials. So we are pleading with people on the health sector to come on board to come and support us.
Okay, so we heard our sisters plea. They need help for everything, every area that you can reach out to them, to be able to visit other regions, and also to promote healthy eating, and tell them some of the do's and the don'ts. If they like the site that they see, fine, they can join. But if they don't like it and they want to maintain also, that's also available for them, because, you know, coming from the horse's own mouth, it's better than someone telling you. And they are telling you that they are not like ashamed of who they are, but on the healthy aspect of it, they want to maintain. So they want to live longer and healthy. So balanced diet, some exercise is the key to better health. And health is also wealth. Today I have joined Busy Plus. Please write my name.
No, you are there. Then you'll be our coordinator in your country.
I'm working. Then once I become skinny, then I lose my position.
No, you will be friends of Busy. We don't lose anybody in Busy
Oh,
Plus.
then you become friends of Busy.
Yes,
Oh,
I still be supported. We don't
okay.
lose anybody.
I like that part. So you move from plus to become friends of.
Friends.
Uh,
And we keep the movement going.
yes, Yeah, kind of the agro, Nanso, a jay the agro near commodie na baby yet. And Ibreso near Casano. Yenianum busy plus of 4. Omuhia momoa. Uwa baby anasabi umodua. A man ferry. Sani amikasha asiano men ferry. Sana nyame abo ebi mu ko ekoyo munufu ekoyo moto ekoyo mo se ye nyame de amaye ye hia se ebeye ne se ebehwe ye dia ne die mu yie na ye mpom enye de eno anu no nti utumi ye exercise na utumi di hwe wadi ane so a meka kire wo obi antumi ni un compete nti busy plus for mo ha eno anu mu bisa wo omo nka se kotwa honam koye se nyomo ka se ja dokun no tumi di miensa na hono mienu a di baako na hono fa nkaka oyefu no ebesua na ayeketwa inya megadan baby nya eje men benyele ake wo minchi ke wo domoshi womba shi wonkwa wo health wo pa mi wo small arthritis ke ni bi wo se wo bie wo le bonu ofio no na asami komi wo gbojo mi banku fufu ye na na mosmo ni enini ngo shi wonta ni woda nike woda woke hiwale ahinjele mi ni omi ahye woyi ye ni oba aka shi diabetes high blood pressure woba anye wo mona keji wokwa woni yeli ke wo fe exercise feel no busy plus woni mi Felicia ike no ni ke hano komo cafe baby ya waiwo amefe ku ne Chio benkame no ngbe hefe no yo ejele mi obanyo chio benkame na me lebona me fio ni no fia no na me fio bo ko e ba wo mi ke fio hu yo no ko ba wa me amehi e ba so e wonu no hewo ni mene watabie. Thank you all very much for joining us and watching. Don't forget to share. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. The name is Keymama Show, the voice for the voiceless. God bless you, and God bless you, my sister. Be safe, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you. And bye.
I'll do the tag. Bye.
Bye.
The tag.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.